free courses, paid courses. I've gone through everything to try to hunt down the best slides that I can actually show to a potential customer that will give me the highest likelihood of turning someone that's cold, meaning they don't know who I am, they don't know anything about me, into a paying customer, someone that is taking out their credit card and paying for my services on the spot. No one was providing anything like this, so I had to build my own. And now I'm making it available to you, and I'm going to share with you everything that I've discovered. And I've tweaked this many times, and you're just going to get the final formula that just works. This sales script will allow you to charge thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for custom websites if you'd like, or you can even use this to sell lower ticket services ranging from $100 to $300 per month. Again, these are copy paste websites that you can just import. You put your client's logo at the top, and they're more than happy to keep paying every single month. Look, everyone else, when they try to sell their web design services, they focus so much on the technical side of things, Webflow, Weebly, WordPress, look at this HTML, the CSS, these beautiful elements that I'm going to add to your website. But the client doesn't care. You're wasting your time. You are telling the client something they have no idea about, and quite frankly, they do not care. How will it make them more money, and how will it actually portray their brand and their business online? Being good at sales is actually pretty hard. You have to learn what questions to ask. You have to read a bunch of books, go through a bunch of courses, and in general, this is a real skill that you have to master and hone in, unless you have slides that you can just go down and it'll steer your client in the right direction. If you follow these slides, you will hit all of the client's pain points and you will bring them into a buying stage. Of course, you can tweak this a little bit if you'd like, but what I'm going to be giving you out of the box will be high converting. And if you say the words how I tell you to say, you will get more clients. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to read these sales courses and books and study psychology and take years to master this skill. And that's exactly why this was put together. Say the words the way that I teach you to say, and you will increase your chances of closing as many clients that are closable as possible. This is one of the modules inside our course. I hope you enjoy. So without further ado, let's dive into the sales script template here. So I want you to treat this script as the foundation, okay? Not something that you're going to follow word for word. You want to familiarize yourself with it and then also adapt it to who you are in your style, and then just personalize it, right? The aim is to use this as a supportive tool during the calls, not something that's super, super strict. Now, when you're doing this, we have a preparation for the video call. So you want to log in on Zoom or Google Meets a couple minutes early. Make sure you're ready. You want to make sure you have the slides open that we're going to outline here. Have your GoHighLevel sample account ready. So this is, even if you have no clients, like just have an empty account open like this that you can at least reference, right? Where you have your funnels, you have your websites, or maybe this is a client that you did a homepage for. And so you want to make sure you have that open inside of a sub account. You want to make sure everything's working, your microphone, a webcam, right? Have a notepad. You can also take these online using some kind of notepad tool or anything else like that. And then just relax. Okay. Make sure you breathe and then start the call off very friendly. Hey, John, how's it going, man? How's your day? You know, make some kind of joke about where he's from or where you're calling in from, and then just resonate with him a little bit. Be a human being. Don't sound so robotic. Sometimes inside of our community, when people ask me to review their live sales calls and we actually go in and take a look on Zoom, I see that they're so robotic. They play it and I'm watching the recording and I'm thinking, dude, would you even buy from yourself? Like, you don't even sound like a normal human being. So anyways, setting the agenda, cool. And then just ask him, hey, is it cool if we just jump right in? People will always say yes, and then just go ahead and get started. These are good questions that you can ask yourself. I'll let you review this document yourself. I'm not going to read every single one, but these are pain-driven questions. So what's your process for qualifying leads, right? How do you handle follow-ups with potential leads? And so, yes, I know it's not necessarily with web design, but you can even ask questions that are related to web design. Like, hey, if you saw your competitor's website and yours, who would you hire? Who would you move forward with? Ask them obvious questions like this that are pain-driven. A lot of times they don't have a follow-up process, or they don't have a process for qualifying the leads and so forth. Or when you ask them what sets you apart from your competitors, they don't really know. And that's a great thing because it allows you to find the pain and then sell for that. Yeah, and then here we have some closing notes. If there's any aspects of our offer that you're unsure about, let's discuss them now to see how we can align any solution with your needs. Now, again, I make this is a general principle. You want to make this more friendly and also more like natural, right? This is an exact sentence that I would say, but this is still something that you want to keep in the back of your mind. So let's start with the first slide here. I always start with the meeting outline because this shows them what your process is and it keeps them in line with your flow and exactly what your program is. We do your business, quick background, results, decision, and then execution. So he knows from the very beginning that he has to make a decision on this call. And I love this, very important. Let's dive into your business. So again, when we start, I want him to talk about his business. I want to see where his business is at, your current online presence. What happens when potential customers Google you? Is it easy to find you? Your online reputation. What's your current review process? Let's check your reviews. So during this slide, I am just on a new tab and I'm just Googling him. I'm looking at his website. I'm critiquing his website. I'm giving him advice on his website. I'm just talking to him like a normal human being. And sometimes we'll go off tangent. Cool, man. So how many projects are you doing per month? Like how many new massage therapy clients are you seeing every single day? How many people call you every single day? How many of those go to voicemail? How many of those do you text back? So I'm asking a lot of very good questions along this slide. This is deeply for your clients. And you can spend as much time as you want on this slide. So don't feel like you have a time limit. In fact, the more this potential client tells you about their business, the better off that you'll be. So let's keep moving here. Let's look at your competitors. Okay, Google. Let's Google your services. Reviews, how many reviews does everyone else have? So this is you going into Google and maybe not necessarily Googling like their business name, ABC Landscaping or ABC Massage Therapy, but you're going to go to Google and just type in massage therapy Las Vegas, right? Or massage therapy Miami, Florida, wherever they're located. You're going to do that and then click on the Google My Business and just start scrolling down and be like, do you see yourself? I don't see you. Why is that? Have you been in business longer than these guys? Right? Start finding the pain and start showing them that they are nowhere to be found. Then we talked about the audit inside a GoHighLevel prospecting tool. So you can do that here under step 3. And then thoughts. What do you think? Do you have a plan in mind? How do you plan to get this better? Right? This is asking your clients, hey, do you have something in place already? The answer is probably no. And then they're going to admit that they need you. And that is what we are trying to extract here, that they don't have a plan and they have no idea what they're doing. So they freaking need you. Let's go ahead and keep moving. I would put in your reviews right here. So again, if you have screenshots of videos or maybe you just have some people that left you a Google review, I would just put them in here. If you don't have this yet and you are just getting started, you're brand new in this process, then just go ahead and delete the slide. You don't have to show anything because the next slide is going to be high converting website samples. So these are the website in a day templates that we give you. So you can keep this exactly as is, right? Use these. If you have other templates and other samples, then feel free to add them in below this or even replace them. This is, again, fully custom. So it's completely up to you what you want to put in there. Also, if you want to go in and actually like have links below this where you can click into it and show your clients like other websites that you've done, that's cool as well. You can do that. I've also done that before, but I usually wait for clients to ask me. Sometimes clients want the in-depth and they want to see live examples. And when they do ask, then we show them. Now we dive into the mechanics, how our system works. We have the estimate collection blast, build your conversion machine website, prove credibility over main competitors, and then capture and communicate with potential client requests in one place. Now, I know they signed up for like a website in a day or even a custom website, but I've renamed all of this. For example, this is a database reactivation campaign. I just call it an estimate collection blast because in my niche of contractors and remodelers, they want more estimates. So you can see how I'm speaking their language, and this is very powerful. And now they know this is geared towards them. So let's keep going. Next slide is our process. Estimate collection blast. This is how it works. Generate projects and collect cash in the first 30 days. Here's how it roughly works, right? So you provide previous customer list or previous list of leads that did not close. We send proven email and text sequences, incentivize referrals. Right? We get repeat business. You get new jobs or new projects, right? Sometimes my clients call them jobs within 30 days. we follow up and nurture your customer list or your lead list every 3 months. Boom. And then an average result on what they can expect. Here's the process. Build your high conversion machine website. And then lastly, we say we follow up and nurture your customer list every 3 months or so. This really depends on how big their list is. If they have thousands and thousands of people, there's a different process than if they have 100 or 500 people, and then we give them an average result. So let's go ahead and keep on moving here. Next is going to be the build your conversion machine website. And again, this is geared towards them. We don't just say, now we build you a website. No, what's in it for them? It's a high converting machine. It's a high converting website. So let's keep moving. Here's what most companies do. They have a website or Google page asking for basic information, name, email, phone, no pre-vetting to see if leads even need work done, nothing. Sometimes can even get spam or not work at all. You'd be shocked. Sometimes even on this call, like I fill out their contact form on their website and I show them that it doesn't work. I say, hey, can you find this website form submission? And then I just watch them stumble and they check 10 different emails. And then I ask them, how many leads are you missing? Like, you don't even know where to check them, right? That's a pain point. All these questions are geared to seeing what they need, to seeing the pain, to seeing what we can solve for, to seeing the gap that we can fill. There is a book that I love about sales. It's called Gap Selling. And all it says is widen the gap, right? So your clients know they probably don't have the website that they need. Our goal is to go in between there and widen that gap and show them they actually don't know anything. They actually don't know what they need. They don't have a good process. They don't follow up. And now instead of them feeling like, oh no, we're almost there. Maybe we're not at 100%, but we're almost there. And then you go in there and you just show them, look, there's so many things. And now at the end of this call, they're feeling like, wow, actually, this isn't just like a one small template change that we need, but we need all this, right? You show them that they are further than they actually think because they have no plan. And so here I am showing that people redirect a contact form into just this message. Your message has been sent. This is how most people do it. This is completely incorrect. They're missing out on a bunch of leads by doing it this way. If you want everything imported into your account and just copy and paste everything that we've built with a click, you can now do that. It's working like crazy, not just for me, but we've proven that this works for people with all kinds of experience levels and backgrounds. In fact, GoHighLevel themselves rated us the #1 course because of the results that we get for people and the support that we give. I'm going to show you A to Z how to get clients, deliver results, grow your business, and then even hire employees to run it all for you. I'll even talk to you on Zoom and answer questions to make sure that you succeed. If you want all this for free, go to laptopceo.com or check the link in the description. After this slide where it says, here's what most companies do, I added an extra slide that says what we do. And this is to compare and contrast what they're normally used to into our process. So here's what we do. We have the website form, then it books into an actual appointment that looks like this, and then it goes into a thank you page where we show them testimonials, we show them potential photos of what their project could even look like. And what this does is it really shows them on how our process differentiates from what they're actually used to and how every other web designer runs their business. And it also pre-sells all their leads, all their potential customers on them. So by the time they reach out to the potential client, the lead, they already know everything about them. Another thing that you can do is have a form that looks like this, right? Get an instant quote on your upcoming project. So for example, if they are tired of just getting website form submissions or they're getting too many, or maybe they're just really low quality, what we can do is install a quote form that looks like this, where your client's website visitors could select exactly what service they want. They could put in the number of trees they want. This is just a landscaping example. And this is a pop-up. So now we can redirect and give them all of the information. Give your client all the information on what they want and could even give them a potential quote, meaning it literally says a price on this page. And then if it's not correct, the lead could edit this just like this, or they can just select everything looks good. And then they'll be redirected to the actual calendar. So it depends on how far and how in-depth you want to go, but this is definitely something that you can add to these slides and to the sales presentation. If you don't answer, the potential customer calls the next business inside the Google My Business. So here, what I'm selling is called missed call Textback. So for example, as soon as they call our clients,
I want them to automatically send a text to that potential lead or to that potential customer. Then we show them this. Main criteria for success: no urgency, call someone else after. I haven't seen any of your reviews or past work or anything like that. And then I show them the high quality homeowners that we get. And then we go into our home services closing software. You can rename this to anything you want. Our masseuse, high converting software, whatever your software name is, you can put that in there. Track all new leads, every source into one platform. Take advantage of our automated text and email follow-up. Manage and truly understand your new lead pipeline. If they are also running ads, like some clients, for example, are running Google ads or Facebook ads or TikTok ads, or maybe they're doing anything else, this is an amazing opportunity for you to go in and say, how much is TikTok generating you? How much is Google generating you? Okay, you're doing some stuff on LinkedIn or on Instagram. How's that working? Because a lot of times they have no idea. So you going in and just helping them track different things, okay, is game changer for them. Think about that. They're spending money. They have no idea what the return on investment is. I had a client that was spending over $20,000 per month on ads, and a big portion of that was on billboards. And he had no idea how many freaking phone calls were coming in. Think about that. It's insane. These business owners are out there. They need us. Then I show them this. Okay, team calendar, book online, automated follow-up, every message, one inbox, get more 5-star reviews, smart web chat, Google My Business messaging. So sometimes I'll even ask them, hey, how many messages do you get on Google Business and so forth? And then I just watch them as they have no idea. Typically, what I'll also do is ask them, which one sounds the most valuable to you? What do you like the most so far out of everything that we talked about? Because this is kind of overwhelming. And so by asking that question, they are giving me fuel and they're telling me what they like. So that way, when I go to close, that's what I'm focused on. The big problem with all these different features and this and that is people spend an insane amount of time on every little detail. And okay, look, inside high level, what we could do is this and these websites and automations. That's not how you sell any of this. You find what they like. You find the gap in their business. If they don't have enough reviews, just focus on reviews. You could charge them $300, $500 a month just for the reviews. You don't need all these things. So make sure you do that. Also, big key point, and I already mentioned this, but you should not be talking 80, 90% of this call and just going down the slides. Like these slides are to help you and to steer you in the right direction, but they should still feel like a conversation between you and the client, or the potential client rather, so that you can turn them into a paying client. And it's too often that all people do is sit down, go through each slide, they read every slide, and it's just this one-sided, like you're just presenting to a wall and you're just reading. 90% of customers read reviews, blah, blah, blah. As soon as you're done, you move on to the next one, and that's not how you do it. Make this a conversation. 90% of customers read reviews, look at pictures of jobs. Less than 5% of people who view Google business listings actually convert. More than ever, customers want to be able to text with someone. How often do you check your Google business messages? Again, we're finding the pain. How many lead opportunities are you losing every month by not using the website chat? This will lead to immediate new leads. Now, if you already have a GoHighLevel account and you have clients that are onboarded that are using the website chat, using the live chat, then around this part, I would actually start going into your GoHighLevel account and factor on this. If they tell me the most important thing is their 5-star reviews, I will actually go into my high level, go into a live client account that I know that we did the review campaign for, and I will show them a live review campaign from an existing client. This is going to be extremely powerful. And what this will allow you to do is to sell them without selling, because you can't argue with results. Now, even if you don't have any clients, you don't have any results just yet, that's okay. That's okay. You could just go through these slides and it'll be fine. But I promise it will help. Once you get your first client and you do your first reactivation campaign, you install the website chat and you have live leads from a client that is getting freaking results. And you go in there and you go into the dashboard and you go into the conversations and they see the tag from live chat and they see that they're actually getting results. Or even better, if they have closed projects from the live chat, you can show them that right here inside dashboard. And we have clients that have closed like 50, 60,000 from the live chat. And I show them that. So again, it sells itself once you can actually show all of that. This is a live screenshot from our account. This is actually a real client. So from here, we say track everything in one place, no more guesswork. So if they tell me that they are running ads for anything, or they're doing any sort of marketing or advertising, even if they're putting up yard signs, I tell them, cool, here's what we can do. We'll use different phone numbers on your yard sign, a different phone number for your billboard, for your magazine, for your pamphlet, for anything else that you do. And we'll track it like this. You can see here, it says Facebook lead form, right? So this client specifically, we were running ads. So we can track exactly which ad it came from. But nonetheless, if they're doing Google ads and Facebook ads already, go in there and just integrate everything inside here. So very easy. This is an automated text message, right? An appointment reminder, and this is someone that is responding. And then next we have the high converting website in a day package. You get a full website that's geared towards sales and helping you convert website visitors into booked appointments. Maximize your leads, create a strong online presence, right? Always updated, showcasing your best work, promoting your services 24/7. Don't just say website. Tell them what they're going to get within this website. Why do they need a website? Now, from here, this is where I recommend that you actually show them the website in a day custom homepage that you built for them. And basically, when I say custom homepage, I mean you just add their logo to it and that's it, right? So now you, again, go in here, you go to the websites tab, you take the template that you have inside of your like website in a day sub account here in HighLevel, right? Again, you do this before the call. You just go in here, you just hit clone, you put their logo on top and that's it. So you're going to show them that homepage and start getting their data. Maybe even compare it to their competitors. Maybe compare it even to their existing website side by side. Which one would you hire? Which website looks nicer to you? Who would you trust more if you were moving forward with this service, right? Ask them these good questions and then they'll be way more likely to close. Even if you're doing a custom website, I would then talk about the custom website here. And also this slide is usually where I find out whether they want a custom website or they want the website in a day package. Because again, even if they're doing a custom website, they're still getting all these other features that we have. Now, really, the way we sell the custom website will be towards the end, and you'll see how we do that here in a sec. Okay. Build your conversion machine website, maximize your website, and get qualified prospects reaching out. Build an online brand people actually trust. Prove credibility over main competitors. Let's dive into that. So here's the accelerated 5-star review machine that we have. Again, look at the different names. We're not just saying, oh, we do a review campaign. Oh, we just send some review emails. No, this is an accelerated 5-star review machine. Powerful, right? Make this sound good. Make this sound exciting. Generate 20 to 35 new Google reviews in the first 4 weeks. We can actually do it in the first 2 weeks. Honestly, I just tell them 4 weeks. And then again, I like to over deliver. And then we do that in the first 2 weeks. And now they love us. Now they're extremely impressed. Okay, how does it work? You provide a previous customer list. We send proven mail and text message sequences. You get positive reviews coming in immediately. We set up simple systems for submitting future customers as well. So I want to show them that yes, we're going to collect reviews from your existing customers. However, in the future, we're going to make it very easy for you to collect reviews. You go into our dashboard, you just attach a tag that says customer sold or customer project complete or any tag. You can name it anything you want. You attach that tag to that customer and we'll automatically send a review request. And also what we do from here is we can even filter the reviews. So if they choose anything less than 4 stars or 5 stars, it gets redirected to a form that the potential lead just fills out and it goes to your client's email. Okay. And this is just done via a funnel. So this is how it looks like right here. This is the funnel. The client has their logo up top. If they choose 5 stars, it redirects them to Google or to Facebook, anywhere you want to actually leave a review. If they choose, let's say 2 stars, guess what? Sorry to hear you're not satisfied. Name, email, feedback, boom, just sends directly to the client, which saves them from getting bad reviews. And this is what we do. If you don't want to use something like this, that's also okay. You can just redirect them to Google Business. I know some people I've seen have issues with this. We've never had any problems with this. I've never even heard of someone that has any issues with this. So completely up to you how you want to do that. Redirect it to Google directly or to our funnel that we use. Okay, our process. Now we capture and communicate with all job requests in one place. Again, my niche calls it job requests. You could be project requests or all massage requests or all landscaping requests. Up to you. Lead Connector Messenger app, how it works. So phone calls, text, right? Messenger, everything goes to your app, the Lead Connector Messenger app. So Lead Connector, it links up to HighLevel. This is what they use. And then they get everything on their cell phone. They complete a project. right? And we can even make multiple users. If they have staff or employees that are doing a lot of work, they get their own login, they mark it, hey, this is done, boom, automatic review request. All good. Very, 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 very easy to do and to manage for your clients. Bonus, automated missed call, Textback. Of course, this is an amazing feature. We talked about that earlier, and this is where I typically talk more about that during the actual sales process. So here's our process, bringing it all together. Rapid job collection blast, build your conversion machine website, and then accelerated 5-star review machine, lead connector messenger app. And then from there, I ask them, what sounds most valuable to you? What are you the most excited about? We've covered a lot of stuff here. What are you most excited about? And then I just go back and forth and I chat with them a little bit, right? We just covered a lot. Any questions so far? Have you ever tried anything like this? Every single time people say no, because this is different. This is new, right? They came on here for a website, but now they're getting an entire branding package, because you have to think, why do they want a website? They want a website to improve their online presence. All of this stuff genuinely helps their business and improves their online presence. So wrap up, right? 6-month program. After that, you can opt out anytime if you'd like. Guarantee ensures that campaign stays on track. So for this, you can do a 3-month minimum, a 6-month minimum, anything you want, 12-month minimum. I've seen people doing that. And this is just a contract. Okay. It's a minimum and then it goes month to month, or they can renew a contract. Up to you how you want to phrase it. I recommend, if you have no clients, then do it for 3 months. Then your next client, do it for 6 months. And if you're having trouble with that, you can even just do it month to month. But honestly, this is so cheap. You're not like, it's not that big of a deal. Clients aren't really giving me price objections whenever we sell this. So guarantees and transparent tracking, website and results guarantee. If you don't absolutely love the first draft of your homepage, we'll send you a full refund. If you don't get any responses on the reactivation campaign or Google review, we'll send you a full refund. Now, if they don't have a list, I don't give them that guarantee. Meaning, if they tell me we have no one we can reach out to, we have no past customers, then obviously we don't have this guarantee, right? And that's not going to work. So we just stick with the homepage guarantee. Okay, website, custom website in a day. This is, again, where I decide, okay, what do you want? What are you interested in? What sounds better to you? What are your needs? Hey, and then I sometimes give them a price range of, cool, well, look, honestly, custom websites are thousands and thousands of dollars, but they do work very, very well. So are you more interested in just getting something that's a bit cheaper, just having your online presence? Or do you want something that's custom and unique and, everything, this and that, has all the bells and whistles? And a lot of times you'll get hints throughout this call. It's not going to be a surprise. Typically by the 26th slide here, there's not going to be surprises. You'll know roughly what they want. You'll know their budget. You'll know how big the company actually is. So you'll know exactly what to sell them. So then I ask them, where would you like to go from here? So I want them to ask me for the price. I never just go into the price. Cool. So what else would you like to know? Does everything here make sense? What sounds the most valuable to you? I know you mentioned earlier, we looked at your reviews and this and that. So I'm guessing you want to improve the reviews, but also, I'd be curious to know, how come you aren't getting the reviews yourself right now, right? I would recommend you ask that question earlier when we're talking about the Google review campaign and the program and all that stuff. But around this point, they should be asking anything else. I never go into the price, and you should never go into the price if they have more questions about your product. Once we know that they are sold on the product, then we go in and we sell them what we have. We sell them the service. But before then, if they aren't telling you, they aren't giving you feedback, they're just sitting there quietly, just sit here on this slide. Cool. So what would you like to do? Is this something you want, or is there something you don't want? Like, I want them to say, yes, I want this. And then I'll even dig further. Okay, nice. Well, where do you think this would help your business the most? Is it the reviews? What do you feel? How do you feel this is going to fit into what you're currently doing? Right? I want them to be sold before I go into the price. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, pricing, website in a day, $150 a month. Again, you could change this to meet your needs. I wouldn't go less than $100 a month, honestly. And then $150 seems to be a good sweet spot. You're just copying and pasting a website template and just adding in like an about us image and some content there that you can take from ChatGPT. But Then we have the custom software. $300 a month includes the website. So if they sign up for this custom software, and you can actually change this to say the custom software name. So this is your version of GoHighLevel, right? So mine is GoLit Digital. And so what we'll say is GoLit Digital Software. And if you want that software plus the website, it's just $300 a month. If they say they just want the software, and sometimes people are sneaky and they'll say, oh, I already have a website. Why don't I just do the software? Would that be $150 less? The answer is no. The software is $300. If you want the software, the website's free. That's how it works. It's $300 a month, no less than that. And you can even charge $500. Honestly, if you want to upsell them, let's say like UpHex, right? Like right here, manage Facebook ads, or maybe they're interested or intrigued in Facebook ads. Maybe they want to run it themselves, or maybe they just want to manage a couple Facebook ads and they just want to test it. Then, you can include this for $500 a month. So up to you, play around with the pricing. What you can even do is have multiple pages on here. Like as you can see, I have two right here, right? 28 and 29. You'll see it once you actually download this template. But from here, if they want a custom website, I'll just skip over this one and I'll just click right on page 29 here. So we do have a discount available. So if you pay for the full 6 months upfront, or whatever your contract is, if it's 3 months, if it's 6 months, or maybe it's 12 months, whatever it is, I like to give a discount if people pay upfront. Not that many people do it, but some do. And it's kind of nice. Then you just get a massive, check for thousands and thousands of dollars. And then you can even give that as a discount. So here's the custom website. So custom website, okay, $6,000 at one time. And then we do the custom software at $300 a month, but the first month is free. Obviously, you have to talk about hosting and, there's more complex things. If you're doing custom websites, then you already know this. Like you'll probably already have a server, you're hosting your website somewhere. Like I recommend HostGator. And you can craft this to be your price. Even if you charge less than $6,000, I would actually keep the $6,000 here. And I would say, look, I'll be honest, our custom websites are $6,000, but I see this or I see that, or maybe, you said you only need X pages. Typically our websites are 20 pages. You only said you need like 10. So I can actually decrease it quite a bit. And what we can do is we can get started for $4,000. Does that sound fair enough? And then you just wait for them to speak. Whenever you say the price, do not talk. This is the most important part in closing. When you say the price, cool. So it seems to me that you want the software. Once they actually agree here that they want the software, you could say, great. So I think this would be the best package for you. You'd get the website in a day and the custom software. We do have a discount available here, as you can see. So it's just going to be only $300 per month. Then I want you to sit there. Just sit there and let them square them. Oh, okay, sounds good, but this and that. Just keep your answers short. Keep it sweet. Cool. Sit calmly. It's okay to be in the space. It's okay to have some silence. Some silence. This is how you close. Okay. Say the price and shut up. That is it. I'm being abrupt now. Say the price and don't do anything else. Even for the custom website. So it seems like you want the custom website. Amazing. Look, most of our custom sites are pretty big and they're usually 6,000. For yours, I know you only said it's about this many pages, so we can do it for 4,000. And just sit. And that's it. Everyone gets automatically enrolled into the software. Like I mentioned, at $300 a month, first month is going to be free. And this is after the website launches. So if it takes you a month to do the website, then you're not really going to do anything in high level. And then you would launch it alongside the website, right? And if you want to do some kind of discount, you can also do that. That is going to be personal preference. So as you can see, we pretty much have everything covered here in these slides. If you have anything custom though, then feel free to add it. Just do not go far into the weeds and make sure that your client is actually speaking to you and this isn't a one-side conversation. Now, again, if you want to download these slides and use everything, go inside of our course here. You can hit Classroom right here, go into the Web Designer course. And by the way, we also have way more down below this. You can go in and check those out once you're inside the community. If you alter this slide, I would recommend you jump on our live call. So we have calls every single day that are live. So jump on there and ask me for my opinion on your slides and just show me some of the stuff that you tweaked, because it is important that they are still high converting and they still have and maintain this core message. So go in here, hit this. It should open up in a new tab. Once you have it, just hit File at the top left there, hit Copy. Don't request this from me. Hit copy, paste it into your own Google Drive account, and you can edit it